Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. A lot of people been reaching out to me. I'm fine. Everything is good. It's a lot going on. I've been keeping up, as much as I can on everything that's going on. I have been keeping up. I hope you all are keeping up as well. It's a lot going on right now, y'all. A lot. And I want y'all to take your attention to what's going on at UK right now. This is what I want y'all to do, to pay attention to, because what's going on over there right now, I do believe we are being lined up for probably the same outcome in a minute. I'm just my personal opinion. The way things are going right now, with everything that's going on, I want y'all to just pay attention to how things are taking place right now. And everybody's paying attention to this and that and that and this, and they're not paying attention to the things that's going on around them, because this what's going on right here in UK is very well what is probably about to take place all over the United States. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay. Um, Pay attention. Pay attention. Um, Remember I told y'all I was gonna try to find out what is going on, because all H to the ELL then broke loose over there in the UK, and everybody is like, "What is going on?" And da 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 da. Well, they're saying that these recent riots is because of what happened at. Y'all remember when I did that video about the Taylor Swift themes, little event that they were having for the kids, some kind of dance yoga thing. Yeah, y'all, we found out that a migrant was behind that. Okay, y'all? I keep telling y'all that people are here for different reasons. Some people is happy to be here because they are out of a bad situation and they're coming here to other rules and this and that and that and this. But a lot of people were put over here for chaotic stuff. And I do believe that this was one of the people that was put over here to do, put out there to do some bad stuff. Um, they said a migrant, y'all, youngster, is the one that went at those kids like that with something that you cut a cake with. Okay, y'all. They said this was a migrant that did this. Went after those babies. Okay, y'all. And out of all of those babies that was in that little, event, three passed away. Word on the street, three babies passed away. And an adult was attacked too, but the adult was attacked because they were trying to protect the little ones. This is what they're saying happened. It was a migrant that seemed like he was giving the word, go on and do that, take care of that business. And I'm just throwing it out there. This is how I feel. And he came to do what he was, I believe, was told to do, or demonic wants. Because to me, I think a lot of this stuff is planned out perfectly. I think that everything that's taking place over there is, like I said, it's going to be taking place in other places. So y'all pay close attention to how they react to this. Um, what's going on with the riots and the this and that and that and this right now is the people is sick of this. The people is tired. Just like a lot of people over here is saying that they don't like what's taking place right now, how they are being treated, how other peoples are being treated over here, and this and that and that and this. They're saying that there too. They're saying they're fed up, and they're not gonna let, you know, um, migrants or whoever else come after their little ones. And this is why the riots and all of that is taking place right now, y'all. Now, another thing that I have been noticed that I've been keeping up with this UK situation is every time there's a little bit calmness, people still out there, but they picketing and stuff like that or whatever. But every time there's a little bit of calmness, I noticed that a carload of guys will pull up and they let out cars will pull up, and then a lot of guys will get out the car, and these guys has masks on and they are dressed in black and blue and stuff like that, and they are the ones that's going at the cops. So they are getting dropped off to cause chaos with the police or whatever, whatever, whatever. Or maybe they're a part of some other kind of organization. But it's looking like that a lot of stuff that's taking place is planned. And I'm going to say this, y'all. I'm going to say this. The police, a lot of them is doing their job. They supposed to come out there and da 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 da. But I want y'all to take a little time to think about something real quick. Um, I talked about this at first. I talked about how secret everything is with the migrants. Okay? If they were here to, receive help or whatever, you would think that they would stand in line like all of us does. You would think that everything that they're getting it still would be going on with our own people too. The fact that they are putting them in these buildings and they got police and security guards on the bottom floor making sure nobody that's from here comes in that building to see what's being taught to them and the process that's being taken to give to them. This lets you know that they're separating them from us already. Okay, y'all. There were videos that came out months and months ago about how 2, 3, 4 in the morning when everybody sleep, that these migrants. I believe I showed it on my page that a lot of male migrants is up at night and they are being trained to be police officers, to be army people, and this and that and this. See, a lot of riots that took place here, it's about to change. It's about to change, y'all. Okay, a lot of times that they were having like riots and picketing and this and that and this here, and then people were going and breaking in the stores and this and that and this, just like they doing over there in UK right now. A lot of times people were let to do this stuff. I want y'all to pay attention. They were not to be touched. And this and that and this. People was going in the store. The police was letting them go in, get what they wanted out. This and that and this. I have a feeling that when this hits here again, that's going to be a different scene. And I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that a lot of migrants are being taught to be police officers. I keep saying this to keep certain people in line. Okay, y'all. I think it's going to be a totally different scene. And just like when the migrants is doing stuff right now and nobody seems to care or do anything about it, they could go in the mall and break in, they done broke into jewelry stores and all kind of stuff. And security sit back and watch. And the police sit back and watch and they don't touch them. It's going to be the same way. And y'all, I want y'all to remember, y'all heard it here first. It's going to be the same way when you show up to, breaking these stores because people is, unrest or whatever, whatever, whatever. These migrants are going to be the ones with these police officer suits on. Some of these army guys is going to be migrants with these police officer suits on. And army people suits on. Now, so when you go to do this, they are to keep you in line. And just like nobody says anything when they do anything now, nobody's going to say anything when they become police officers and become army people. And they don't know when enough is enough and to stop. Okay? Get ready, y'all, for unrest, because I do believe this is going to be taking place everywhere. That a lot of migrants is just flooding in places at. Get ready. Get ready for all of this. And it's going to be a different outcome this time. It's not going to be the same. They felt bad. They didn't want to hurt anybody before. But this is a whole new ball game that's going on right now. And what's been taking place the last 4 years, and I want y'all to pay attention to the last 4 years. What's been taking place these last 4 years was getting ready for something bigger. to take place. I want you to pay attention to a lot of people. It's not everybody, but a lot of people on social media are warning their subscribers to prepare for stuff. Okay, y'all. I say this all the time, and I know I say it so much that I be kind of nonchalant about it sometimes, and I say make sure you have your necessary things that you need. Okay, before you go and spend all of this money on an outfit for one day, for somebody's birthday or this or that and this. Invest in things. Remember, I was telling y'all about the generators and this and that and this. This is so important for us to have stuff like this. Something that runs by gas or whatever. Solar stuff. They have generator stuff that run by solar. Like, it's so important for us to have these things, emergency kits around the house, and have emergency food and drinks around the house right now. It's so important, y'all. I swear it is. Because there is so much going on that we don't know from one thing to the next what is to take place. But there is something big that is coming. Okay, this is why I say make sure your loved ones have all of their, pharmacy stuff, things that they have. Try to talk to their, caregivers. Let them give them at least 3 months supplies. They will do that because a lot of people that receive insurances, they have the obligation, they have that, that choice to, if they want to get 1 month supply, up to 3 months supply at a time. Make sure they have all of their stuff because something is brewing. Something is definitely brewing. And I'm going to tell y'all this too. Um, all of this, everybody's talking about it. This is all connected. All of this stuff that they're giving the migrants right now. I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that when everybody was passing away, when we needed help the most, because everybody couldn't go to work, people was getting sick going to work, people was, had to be tested for stuff. Y'all remember back here, it was a mess. I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that when they gave us those stimulus checks, they act like it hurt the economy so bad. When they gave us that little check that they gave us, y'all, and they didn't give us that much. Okay, not compared to what people were going through, and the loss of work and this and that and that and this. They didn't give us that much. Everybody got those checks, and everything went up. Your bills went up, the taxes, they turned around and took it back when you got your taxes, because y'all know how it went down when tax time came. Okay, they turned around and they was H to the ELL bent on getting that little money back that they gave everybody that's from the United States that pay taxes and everything. That should have been there for emergency for us anyway. Okay, we had to pay that back and then some. Okay, what they are giving out now, is ridiculous. I want to go to this picture right here. This is one of the receipts that's going around on social media. $13,000. $13,000 food stamp balance. Y'all, this is a receipt that a migrant left behind. I think this is 4,000 and something in cash. This is one migrant family. Do y'all know how many migrant families that has moved into the United States? Do you know how many migrants have flooded the United States? Over 20 million. Over 20 million new people are in the United States right now, y'all. Okay? If they're giving them $13,401.82. This is the balance because they've been spending. So we don't even know how much more of this it was there. I've never seen this in my life. I know a lot of people with a lot of kids. But you would have to have, I don't know how many kids to get $13,000 in food stamps. You would have to have I've never seen nothing like this in my life. $4,498.85 cash balance. One migrant had this, one receipt. Let me tell y'all something. This is not for nothing. I think some of these migrants are getting paid to do a job. They're here for a purpose. We just don't know what that purpose is. And I think the different ones is getting different amounts. Okay, y'all? You don't pull all these people in and be so secretive that they can't live in the buildings that we live in. They have to have their separate building. When you give them their separate building, we're not allowed to go in because we're not to know what's going on and what their plans are. Everything is done so secretly. A lot of people were being shipped here 2, 3 in the morning when we were asleep. When secrecy and big, large sums of money like this is being given to certain people are here for a reason to do things. They're not giving them this for nothing. And another thing that I'm going to tell y'all this is to throw in our face so they can cause chaos, rift between us and them. I keep telling y'all, when they was brought over here and let over here, they've been separating them from us. At the same time they're separating them from us, they're still allowing them to take over certain neighborhoods. Okay? And I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that some of the migrants chose to stay outside no matter how cold it was. They even had their babies outside. People were complaining about why is they got babies out here and is this cold, people freezing and passing away from freezing. Why they got the kids out here? And a lot of people, we were finding out later that they were selling street pharmacy stuff and all kind of stuff was going on with them. Okay, they were out here to do a job, so they didn't have time to be bogged up in the hotel. Okay, they had to make moves out in the streets. They have to learn the program. And I think this is why some of them are getting paid more than others. Now, if you talk to some migrants, they're not getting this. And you have to ask yourself, why is some getting more than the others? I keep telling y'all, some of these people that came over here, they came over here with weapons. This is what some of the people that worked in the hotels before they was booted up out of there because they was going to be telling too much information. So they had to go too. Their job was going to be gone anyway because they were not to know what was going on in there. They're not to tell it and report to people. Okay, y'all? All of this stuff is no coincidence. And I'm going to tell you this. When you getting this much of food stamps, remember back here when I was telling y'all that I would go into stores and they would be out of tissue. They would be out of, bread. And I was like, never have I ever seen big stores be out of bread. Okay, y'all? Remember I was telling y'all this? You can go in and try to get canned goods and stuff like that. You couldn't get, a lot of the shelves was empty. Well, I want you to think about this. If something takes place, like what's taking place here, and I want y'all to look at this bus right here that has this movie right here, Civil War, on the outside of the bus. Everything is, I'm just telling y'all, smoke and mirrors right in our faces. Everything is smoke and mirrors in our faces, but we have to sit back and we have to pay attention. Okay? We have to pay attention. I have to get off of this page right here because, yeah. We got to pay attention, y'all, to what's taking place. I keep telling y'all, stack up on stuff as much as you can. If you have a little extra dollars here, there, and there, buy a couple cases of water. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much to stack, especially in a lot of people that's on my page, a lot of people kind of stay to themselves and this and that and this. They are not having a whole household of people, and the people that does, they family members help them out. The kids, the family, they all in cahoot on, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that they're good in case of emergencies and stuff like that. These are the type of families that I have on my pages. Not people that's out here, running to every concert and this and that and this, trying to be hip with everything when all of this stuff is taking place in your backyard. Start stacking up on stuff. They're not giving them all of these food stamps for nothing. They're buying up stuff. I think they're being told to stock up on a lot of things. Remember when I was telling y'all that every time I go to the store, the migrants, they got 3, 4 carts full. I mean full, like they got a store. They got carts just. Now it makes sense to the 13,000 worth of stamps. They got carts and carts and carts of stuff, and they're buying stuff by the cases, 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 cases. I think they're being told to stock up on stuff. My personal opinion. And I was watching this video the other day, and what he said made a lot of sense because they were saying that something was being planned, something is coming, and they're saying that in a minute, when the shitika hits the fan, the stores are going to be closed. You're not going to be able to go and buy certain things. And if these migrants being given $13,000 worth of stamps, whatever is going on, they're stocking up. So when the shitika hits the fan, who's going to be the ones that don't have? This is what I keep telling y'all. Stop worrying about the latest shoes coming out and this and that and that and it is. See, people are doing their jobs, these celebrities. Okay? They ain't holding up these signs right here for nothing. Do you see what this sign says? It's something that I talk about all the time on this page. It says, if we don't stand for children, then we don't stand for much. That's what this is all about. They've been after the little ones for a long time. And I'm not just saying, taking them somewhere and this and that and this. I'm talking about their minds. Their minds. They're after these kids. And the people of color is the ones that they're going after the most. I want y'all to pay attention to when a lot of these riots and attacks took place in U.K. They're saying that the attacks were against people of color. They were going after people of color. They were going after Muslims groups. This is who the attacks were at. It's a lot of weird stuff going on, but if you are a darker skin complexion, you are a target right now. And I know that everybody is like looking at, the election and the this and that, and they're trying to make it about color and the this and that and that and this. But what you all have to pay attention to is what has taken place these last 4 years. What is lining up to take place after these next 4 years? Okay, y'all? The blacks that is supporting the elections and this and that now, right now, the main ones that are pushing to the forefront that's supporting this, these are the ones that's putting all of this mess in these kids' heads that go out here and shake a tail feather. This is how you're going to make it. Get your bag on your back. And don't pay attention to what's going on around you. Go by the latest this, go by the latest that. But don't pay attention to what's going on around you. This is what they want the kids. The kids are learning all of this, Nasty Red, Megan Stallion, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. These are the ones that's in the forefront right now. That's helping lead the election into a certain direction. It's not about color. It's about who can do the job the best. It's about who's going to push these agendas. And this is not where we're at. We're not talking about the food supply. We're not talking about none of this stuff. But we're seeing what's taking place. How in the world does we get help one time or 2 times? We might have got 2 stimulus checks, right, y'all? And it broke the United States to give their own citizens some crumbs. But now we have enough money to give to strangers that then came over here illegally. This type of money, and 20 million, over 20 million migrants have been here, come here. How are we able to support that, y'all? Pay attention to all of this stuff. And stack stack. Okay, y'all? Whatever family members that you get along with, you have to work together with somebody. If you don't get along with your family member, if you got a best friend that you trust each other, have been helping each other throughout the years, you make sure that both of you all are stacking things that will help the both of you. Okay, y'all? Um, if you don't got no room at your house, put some stuff at their house. Like, work together with somebody. And if you don't have nobody, work together by yourself. Okay? And stack the necessary things that just in case that, things go the way they saying they might go. And these migrants are stacking up food like crazy. And they're saying that some of these clothes might, these stores might close down in a midst of any kind of riots that might take place or this and that when things get really, really bad. Because this is just a start what's going on in UK. The people of UK are tired of the migrants. They are tired of the fact that they're being protected. And y'all know who's getting arrested when they're doing these riots and when these people are protesting? They're protesting that these migrants, something be done. This was a migrant that went in there and took those kids out. They're protesting something be done, and they're getting arrested while they're standing outside protesting. But the people that's actually doing stuff, they're getting away because they're migrants. This is why this is why there's so much chaos going on in UK right now. They standing up against this bullcrap. And all the migrants that's taking over and this and that. They're standing up against the crimes that's taking place with these migrants against their own people. And they're saying enough is enough. They didn't put up with enough. But when you start putting them paws on the children, they have to draw the line there. This is why. And they got the police there for them. And they're the one that's been paying taxes. They're the ones, well, I don't know how much taxes they pay over there, but they're the ones that were the citizens. The outsiders that came in, and now the citizens, the outsiders are being protected by the police from the citizens that been living there for that's their country. Like, y'all, pay attention to what's going on now. Pay attention. This could very well happen here. But there is more preparations going on here. There's a lot of preparations going on. And when other people's preparing for stuff, you have to prepare for stuff too. You have to prepare for stuff too. Because the police, they don't even have rights right now over here. They don't have rights. They are being told to stand down when situations happen, and it got something to do with these migrants. They have been told to stand down. This is the worst time ever for a lot of police officers. They don't even like what's taking place right now when it comes to these migrants, because these migrants are being allowed to do stuff to them too. Remember, I was telling y'all that they were spatting in their face, all kind of stuff, okay? Throwing at the police. Well, they're telling them to stand down. Either they're going to have to roll with the punches or get rolled over too. The police are being told to do certain things as well. And I'm going to tell y'all this. There are some good cops, but there's a lot of bad ones that really didn't care in the first place. So a lot of them don't mind sitting back and watching the migrants do what they do. Because there's a lot of dirty cops out here too. They don't mind going along with the program. But you have to sit back and think about. I was in a store the other day, and another thing that's taking place that I noticed. I don't know if this is going on with you all too. I want y'all to let me know in the comment section. But have people start putting up Halloween stuff. People done start putting up Halloween decorations already. Okay? And y'all, they spending so much money on decorations. Lord have mercy. I think somebody buy a display thing over $1,000 and some for just a Halloween little thing to put outside their house. Like, what is going on with people? When Shitka hits the fan, it's going to be a lot of people that's out here Like the little girl, what they call it? Not the little girl who cried wolf, uh, little boy who cried wolf, whatever. It's an old saying that of everybody is prepping for stuff, and then this there's this group that's they still living their life like everything is just fine, and then everybody that's prepped they gonna be all ready for whatever go down, and then you're gonna have those other ones that they got their name brand clothes on, they got they expensive jewelry on, and all of this other stuff, but they're the ones that's gonna be knocking on other people's doors for to try to get in for help because they ain't gonna have because they just spent all of their money on an outfit for the birthday party, y'all. Um, we waste so much money, y'all. This is why I tried to help people on my page. This is why I like to do, the cash giveaways and stuff like that to try to do something to help out. Because I have a lot of people on my page that is veterans and people that's retired to just receive Social Security and this and that. I try to do something to give out because that even a little bit that I give out, it makes a big difference in somebody's life that did not have it. Okay, y'all, they can go and get some extra stuff. Some people have reached out to me and told me that they were able to go and pay for their pharmacy stuff that they needed from just me giving them a few dollars. So y'all, um, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Pay attention to what's going on in other countries that's similar to what's going on here because this is looking like this is what's about to happen here. I'm just being completely honest with y'all. And like I told y'all before, stack, stack, stack. If you got certain things that you like to eat that can last up to, 4 to 6 months, certain cans of food or whatever, 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 go buy this stuff. If you got a freezer, get you some meat, wrap it up, put it up. You know what I'm saying? That'll last you. You got a good freezer that'll last you for a while. Some meat and stuff. If you seal it right, that meat'll last a while. Um, y'all be prepared. Be prepared for everything right now because anything can happen. And I do believe it's gonna get really, really bad. I think it's gonna get so much worse than what it is right now. It is. And we have to, as a people, pay attention. I know a lot of people is into all of the gossip that's going on and this and that and that and this. And it gives you something to do outside of sitting back just, watching the chaos that's taking place on the news and this and that. You could be in somebody else's business, but they always putting their business out there, so we be in it. Okay, y'all? But still pay attention because this is coming straight out the handbook, y'all. What they're doing in UK. This is straight out the handbook of what's to come in other places. And I'm going to tell y'all this. These things had to happen because of the fact that it was foretold in the Bible that these things were going to happen. And it's going to, believe it or not, get better. It's going to look like it's getting better. In a minute, everybody's going to start seeming like they're getting along, all of the countries and the this and the that and that and this. And in the Bible, it says when everybody start getting along and everything just clears up and it seems like the heavens didn't open up and that's when all H to the ELL is going to take place. It's going to come out of nowhere and everybody is going to be chaotic everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Believe it or not, this is what they like and this is what they're prepping for. This is what they're prepping for. And they like this chaos mess. They like messing with stuff that don't need to be fixed. If God wanted the rain, God gonna let it rain. Man wants to control the weather. They want to control everything now. This is why a lot of places that don't get rain is flooding. This is why all this stuff is taking place because man got their hands all up in everything. And Satan is behind a lot of these ideas that they call themselves have. This is why there's so much chaos going on. Right after they did that Olympics ceremony, they had the nerve to come on there and say that they didn't plan for this to be disrespectful. The guy that was behind it, y'all, okay? And he was laughing at the same time he was saying it. Y'all, it's been so much going on, y'all. So much going on. They try to act as if that we didn't think that this was going to be disrespectful. That we, how did you do you not think that that was going to be disrespectful? I got some pictures of that too. I'm gonna put up, but y'all stay prayed up, stay out the way, and stay prepared for whatever. Okay, y'all, for whatever. Try to watch some of the commercials because it helps out the channel. Um, what else did I want to tell you? It also helps with cash giveaways that I, give out. And I will be doing one of those real soon. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do it for. Um, it could be anything, just to help out some of my subscribers. So um, stay tuned for that as well. I am going to be getting back to my, other stuff that I was doing on other pages. So I'm be getting back to it. I just been really, really busy and just staying alert and aware, and at the same time trying to let my little sisters enjoy their selves because I don't have them out like that as far as running the streets doing whatever they want to do, but I plan for to do stuff for them, and that's it. I don't like them being around large crowds right now because it's too much going on. Um, Little ones are being targeted right now. We see that not just in the United States, it's happening everywhere. This is why these people is holding these signs up. We put up with anything, but not the kids. Okay, you're not about to keep coming at our kids, and we're supposed to sit back and not let anything happen. And word on the street, they're saying that nothing happened to the person that that's over there doing this stuff to, and they're going after children. They're saying that there's no punishments for the people that's doing these things, like it's planned. So, like I told y'all before, watch your kids. Watch your kids. I don't care what area you stay in. Watch your kids. When you ain't watching your kids, somebody else is. And it might be for the worse, not the better. Because we do have neighbors that watch your kids better than you do. Okay, when you got to go to work and this and that, they knows it, they all on it. But when you don't pay attention or watch your kids, other people pay attention to that you don't watch your kids. Okay, y'all? You might be known as, oh, that's the lady on the block that don't pay her child no attention. He just roams the street, do whatever it is he wants, or she just does whatever she wants. Everybody pays that attention. So even the people that want to harm your children, they pay that attention. So pay your kids attention, y'all, for they don't be there. Okay, y'all. It's so much going on. School finna start back. This mess is spreading again. So, y'all be careful with that as well. Okay, especially if you have underlying issues, people are still passing away from it. People are not reporting this. Remember how they was keeping up with this stuff like that? Um, they're not reporting it. So they didn't report it before, and it got way out of hand. So maybe this is what they're trying for again. I don't know. Okay, but as long as we know what's going on, we'll talk about it. Okay, y'all. Just please be careful, be careful, be careful. Stack, stack, stack on things that you need. Not just water and food or this and that, that and this, but stack up on supplies that you need around the house. Okay, y'all. One thing that I think, if anything was to happen and stores got closed down and this and that and this, we gonna definitely need tissue and stuff like that. So make sure you got use some cases of tissue and things like that. Stack up on stuff like that. That'll last you a while, just in case it got chaotic and the stores wasn't around for a month or so or this and that. You could still survive off of this. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Um, Soap, stuff like that. Washing powder. Try to get extra stuff like that around because we don't never know when something is gonna happen, y'all. We really don't. Um, just in case you have loved ones that have bad immune systems and they catch colds easily and stuff like that, make sure they have pharmacy stuff that in case they wasn't feeling well or you couldn't get to the doctor. We don't know if people gonna stop moving around again. We don't know how chaotic it is, but we do know one thing, that there is looking like a purge is brewing. Okay, y'all. And they ain't making these movies for nothing, y'all. They're not making these movies for nothing. A lot of these movies is something that they have plans for. So just be careful. We have over 20 million people in this country that we know nothing about. And what we do know is some are mal-tempered, some are chaotic. They like to be here to start up mess. Some is enjoying the freedom that they have here that they didn't have. Some are, you can look in their face and they're happy to be here. But there are some here that's here for other reasons. And y'all need to pay that attention. You have to pay all of that attention, okay, y'all? Stay out the way, but pay attention, okay? Stay away from these large crowds. If you are going to be in, situations like that, make sure you are near the exit, okay, y'all? So that if something did go down, and you have a pathway to get to your car or whatever, to some type of safety with you and your family. Don't try to always be the life of the party and you are right there in the middle when it go down. Y'all the ones that get taken out first. You have to prepare for situations now. You have to. Because if you don't, who's going to protect your family? Because the looks of it, the people that's supposed to protect us is not protecting us anymore. They're not. They're protecting other people that's not from here. I was looking at this video earlier, and it was some of the UK people. They were going to the hotels where the migrants were staying at, and they were mad. Okay, someone was trying to start fires and stuff like that. They was stopping them because they was putting in the garbage cans and all kind of stuff like that, and they were basically saying they wanted the migrants up out of there. But like I said, they're here for a reason. And you have to sit back and just pay attention because everything is revealing itself. Believe it or not, everything that's going on right now is revealing itself. You're seeing now that it's coming down to people having picket signs saying, you mess with whatever you want, but leave the little ones alone. If we don't stand up for these little ones, we ain't nobody. And it's the same thing here. If we as content creators and all of this stuff don't stand up for the little ones when we're seeing that there is a bigger agenda behind what's being taking place in the music and entertainment, the sports. You can't even do the Olympics without them pushing. Kids are so excited to see the Olympics. They should not have even been allowed to open up the Olympics with such a ceremony that they did. And I understand that everybody is all for the rights of this and that and that and this. They don't care the rights of the migrants, the rights of the people of color, the rights of people sweating Skittles. I understand they want their rights and this and that and that and this, but it still gives you no reason to push this off on the kids, y'all. Let the kids make their own decisions as far as what they want to be and who they want to be with when they get older and this and that and this. Don't try to normalize things for them so that it just makes them easier for they to go this way or that way or this way. Let kids be kids. Let them enjoy their lives. It's not about Tom gonna be with Tom, Jeff when he get older. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Let them experience things when they get older and stop pushing it off on them. They're putting it in the cartoons. They're putting it in the movies. Everywhere. All of the celebrities is pushing it. The presidents is pushing it. And if anybody say anything against it, everybody just swarms on that person. And the stuff that's going on right now, they're normalizing the things that's not supposed to be done and the things that's supposed to be done, and they are making it seem as if you are an outsider when you're doing things that's right now. So I'm just telling y'all, pay attention to everything that's going on. Pay attention to the celebrities, that the ones that's names and the people that they are tied to are all in the news for all kind of just sick, degrading stuff right now, these are the ones, just the ones that's hanging out at the White House now. It's all about money. It's all about, popularity. It's nothing about morals anymore. And this is the problem that I have with the, people that call themselves running things right now. They are followers. They're not leaders. We need leaders. If you are going to, be put in position, but everything is so corrupt. So who can you can tell how corrupt stuff is when you are, giving somebody that you don't want, and then you're giving somebody else that you don't want, and you're trying to weigh it out, weigh the options out. What this one got more? This one. This is how you know this whole system stuff is corrupt. When you got to put both of them on the scale, and the scale is coming out evenly almost. Okay, y'all. Um, it's too much corruption. And when you get to this point, the only thing you can do is pray on it and sit back with your popcorn. When it gets to this point, is there a lot of people that's going to come out and vote that don't normally vote? I think so. Is there a lot of people that's saying that they're not going to vote and they are going to vote? I think so. A lot of people's quiet about things. A lot of people, they sit back quietly. We're just paying attention. So don't be surprised the outcome of the election. Don't be surprised, y'all. Because when there is such a push, you have to wonder about why that push. And then you have to worry about why that push amongst people that has been running things for the last 4 years that nobody's happy about. Nobody's happy about what's been going on the last 4 years. And the last 4 years is leading up to what we're looking at right now. Right now, y'all. If we don't stand up for children, then we don't stand for much. If we don't stand up for little girls 5 years old running around here singing a song called talking about the color of the back door. If you don't care about little girls running around here stuffing their clothes because they want to be the next ones that go get some plastic surgery done. They're not being taught anything else but this. If you're not concerned about Lil Nas X and what he represented, dancing in the jails and the this and that with lipstick on and the fingernail polish and Drake them with the fingernail polish. If you're not concerned about the little ones and where they're headed, then I'm just saying y'all not really concerned about the world, because if the kids is the future and you're messing up the future, but at the same time you don't like the way it's headed. You can go in the gas station, a grocery store, and you got teenagers standing behind older people with no respect, cussing and talking about effing and this and that and that and this and that and this. And you don't like it, and you're an older person standing in line and you're listening to this. How they're talking, no respect for elderly, older people, nothing, no respect for themselves. Then you might like the next 4 years to be like the last 4 years. But this is what they're pushing. People been sending me all kind of stuff. Megan Thee Stallion on the stage representing for. I just want y'all to pay attention. If you all like where we're headed and where we have came from the last 4 years, if you all like the way things are going and has been, and the fact that migrants is getting $13,000 worth of food stamps in one household, 4,000 and stuff more for cash on there, and they've been spending so much, it might have been much more than that. If you all are happy with the way things are going and seeing what UK is going through right now, If you are happy with this, then do you, boo boo. Because the last 4 years is going to be the same as the next 4 years. It's your choice. It's your choice, y'all. And this thing's going to be different on either end. I think it's going to be different in the direction. It's going to go in another direction, but it's still not going to be like this. Not like this. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And without saying anything, I'm just saying. Because apparently, I can talk about people of color. I can't talk about people that's not our color. They have a problem with me when I do. Okay? I'm just throwing some little hints out there at y'all. Okay? This is why I've been sitting back just paying attention, relaxing, watching, doing other little family stuff and this and that and this, getting other things in line for what's to come. This is what I'm just prepping for. Because I see now that even social media, y'all, even social media is controlled by certain people. And there's only so much you can say without them trying to hush you up. Okay, y'all? So I'm just throwing little hints out there to y'all. Prepare. Please prepare. Because something is definitely a brewing. And there are places right now where the banks are crashing. And they're saying that's coming here too. That's coming our way too. It's headed here fast. A lot of people is running around here taking their money out the banks right now, y'all. This is what I heard. A lot. I don't know. I don't work in a bank, but this is what they're saying. They're saying that when shit hits the fan because of all this money that's going out, all this money that's going out all over the place, is lowering the value of the money. So in a minute, when things hit the fan, because just think about it, y'all. When you got 20 million migrants coming over here and you're giving them all this money, that is a country rating. It's like a crash dummy. This is what our country is, a crash dummy right now. And it's about to crash. Because you cannot have all this money going out and we're they're saying we are trillions and trillions of dollars in debt right now. We didn't get trillions and trillions of dollars in debt 8 years ago. We got trillions and trillions of dollars in debt 4 years ago. The last 3 to 4 years has put us in debt. Money is flying out of here like 40 going north. Okay, y'all? And if Biden gave away all this money, what y'all think Kamala finna do? I'm just asking y'all a question. What do you think she's about to do? She was in charge of the border. Word on the street. They said that was her job. The border. If you didn't do your job as vice president to secure the border some kind of way, how you gonna do it as president and you didn't care about it as vice president? I don't want to get too deep. I just want to just throw this video up because y'all, big things are brewing right now. And you all got to pay attention. Pay attention. A lot of people that's talking about this stuff, their numbers are dropping, their subscriber counts are dropping. I've been having so many issues when I try to do certain videos and I put it up. It take all day long for it to upload, or it won't upload. Like, I've been having some weird stuff going on right now. So I'm just telling y'all, this might go up. I don't know. But it's certain things that you can't even talk about, that you start having issues with. And you're like, I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. People coming to my inboxes telling me that they were unsubscribed and they don't know how that even happened. Like, pay attention. Pay attention. The people that's talking about the stuff they want them to talk about or they allow them to talk about, their number counts are going up like crazy. I noticed people that I was in the same age, not age range, but range around, their numbers just jetted up there. I want y'all to pay attention to that. And I'm like, huh, they ain't talking about much different than they used to. Why is they so popular? And then I noticed other bloggers that stay on in their lane and do them like I do. Okay? Until somebody come over here messing with me. Y'all. But they are just to stay in level where they are. Pay attention to that. The certain people's being pushed, certain people's being held back. I want y'all to pay attention to that. Certain blacks that has bigger channels that is pushing other particular white people that's paying them to talk about them on their pages, their videos are going through the roof. But if you talk about that same person and not say what they want you to say, you on a chopping block. Like, pay attention to everything, okay, y'all? And like I say, prepare. Okay, y'all? Pay attention and prepare. That's what you have to do right now. And kick back with your popcorn. Because something is definitely a brewing, y'all. And be ready. This stuff was to take place. It was foretold. Okay, y'all? Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you liked this video. Please try to watch a commercial or two. It helps the channel, especially, and a lot of people are targets right now. Okay, y'all? A lot of bloggers are targets right now. Okay? They don't want them to talk. They don't. Okay? So pay attention. I will be back with some more stuff. And y'all gonna be seeing me a little bit more. I'm gonna get back on the camera or whatever. It's just that I've just been busy. And at the same time, when you're doing something that you don't mind doing and you like doing, and this and that and that, because I told y'all this is kind of therapy for me to get on here and talk and it's like that. But when somebody take the therapy out of it and the fun out of it, you kind of just be kind of like, okay, whatever. But I'm still here, y'all. I'm just doing me on my own the time. It's just I'm sitting back watching, and I hope y'all are watching too. Pay attention, cause I told y'all I have been out here. I've been unsubscribing from a lot of pages that are major pages that I watch, the bigger ones, especially the black ones that I watch, and they keep screaming somebody's name, and that person is stealing from other people who are gifted. I sit back and I watch, and I'm like, wow. I unsubscribe from you too, because you're another person that can get paid off. This is why you're pushing this person. You got a page that's not talking about no kind of stuff like this, but you throw this in there. Oh, this person predicted this. Be careful of those pages, because a lot of these people are agents too. Even the ones that can get paid to push somebody. Now I know some people pay people to push their music. Like people reach out to me, can you do this commercial for me for my products? How much would you charge? People reach out to you to do stuff like this. But when you have somebody that's pushing for something that's supposed to be natural, that's paying somebody to say that they're gifted, that means they're not. You don't have to pay somebody to say that, oh, I predicted this. You don't have to pay people to do that, because people are automatically like, oh, they predicted this. But if you're going to put up somebody predicted something, then you have to go back and see that anybody else predicted before they did. Because this is where you're coming up short at. They're stealing other people's stuff. But since they are a bigger platform, they can jump on there and say, oh, I was the one that predicted this. But even though you can go and find smaller platforms that has literally are gifted, and they're saying this is going to take place in this and that and this, they get pushed down because you're pushing this other one up that's still in their stuff. My day ones, twos, and threes, y'all know what I'm talking about without talking about it. Okay, y'all? But anyway, y'all, I'm about to jump up off of here. I've been running my mouth for an hour. That's because I missed y'all too. People coming up like, what's going on, Miss Lowdown? You ain't been. When I post a lot and then I take a break. And y'all know I've been posting like 8 videos, and then I take a break of this and that and that and this. I've been chilling. But I'm just letting y'all know I'm paying attention to what's going on. We're gonna talk about some other stuff that's going on too. Talk about a lot of other stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video so I can post it. Y'all, please have a great day. Thank you for people that's been sending me the well, I don't even know what y'all call it. Um the cash on the YouTube thing. I don't know what y'all call it, whatever it is. It's almost like Cash App, but they send it through the YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate the ones that's been sending me that. Thank you for the Cash Apps that's been coming in. I know y'all get worried. Y'all start sending me stuff. Y'all be like, hey, what's going on when you send me the cash? Everything is fine, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that certain people are being targeted right now. Okay? So you have to be careful about what you post, what you this, what you that. Just like I put this receipt up, y'all. Everybody is posting this receipt. This is one thing I wanted to show y'all too. Like everybody is posting this receipt right now, and they might not get in no trouble for it. But I put this up, and it had the account number and stuff like that. I took that off because I would get a message saying, you know, you put something up and it's a copyright, so you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It had their account number on it, so I have to. Everything that I do now has to be to the T because certain people are targeted. When they had that little pause session, and everybody was putting that pause session up, I put it up just like everybody else. They kept it up. I got in trouble for it. So I'm just telling y'all, it's different rules for different people, especially when you say something about people that's not of color. So you have to be careful about stuff. So this is what I have to do now. This is why I blocked this account information off, just in case they came to me, which everybody else is posting it, but they'll come to me out of everybody. Okay, this is what I've been going through lately. So this is why I'm the way I am. Okay, a lot of people are like, oh, she don't put no receipts up. She ain't this, she ain't that. And when I put a receipt up about information, even if it's something from Google, y'all, I didn't got to trouble for stuff I posted off of Google, a story that came off of Google that you can go and pull up publicly. Okay, they say it was copyright, so I have to be careful about everything right now because there's weird stuff going on, like I told y'all, and it's forces behind the social media stuff. It's the reason why people are being pushed up, that everybody's got their name in their mouth, because I'm just telling y'all, to me, the friends in this shoulda, okay, y'all. So just kick back, pay attention, and just know, I have to move different. I have to do stuff differently because, it is what it is. It ain't just me. I'm noticing other people is getting targeted too, and they falling back too, and they, paying attention to what's going on as well. I've been reaching out, not reaching out, but been speaking with people behind closed doors, through social media though, not personally. And they're telling me that they have pages and they're going through the same thing. So just kick back. Okay, y'all? Kick back and pay attention. The truth is going to reveal itself in a minute. Okay? A lot of stuff is going to come out and it's going to reveal itself. And, you can't mess with God's children. I keep telling y'all this, but it's a way around everything. Okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.